Hi guys, today I have a video for you in my tier 10 Royal Navy light cruiser, the Minotaur. Now, I still have this thing set up as an AA Minotaur. I guess somebody did the math and this is supposed to be the worst of the AA cruisers, but you know what? The worst of the AA cruisers, it's still mighty powerful. Now, at the start of the game, I do believe I had to run to the bathroom real quick, and I told Wongs, you know what, I just hit the battle button, I should be back before the game starts. Now, luckily, this little delay kind of works out, and I would say my advantage. Now, we are playing Epicenter on Islands of Ice, and I'm once again going to try to take a very aggressive position due to the ship composition. There's only 2 destroyers, there's 1 carrier. I want to get control of the center ring. I want to offer our carrier somewhere safe to strike anything. I want to offer them an AA zone. Now, the enemy carrier is, for whatever, staying in the area by a Thunderer, which has defensive AA fire, assuming that's willing to shoot, and myself. And as you can see, the worst AA cruiser, I know I got some help from, like, the shimmy, and I know Boggs did some damage. I still shot down 12 of them. At this point, I don't... if I was that guy, I'd be like, okay, I'll roll the dice and see if the Minotaur is still by the shimmy, but I won't go in to do an attack. But this guy is coming back as the shimmy and myself managed to cap this middle ring. And now we're going for the center ring. And as you can see, the enemy is still trying to get some spots off. And I don't hit my priority sectoring because, I'm paying attention to my AA ring, which is the orange one. I'm where this guy is. And the shimmy, he's playing smart. He's staying close to me. The carrier clearly wants to go for him, but he can't because I'm here. He's only going to be able to get off, like, 1 attack, if that, with me being an area. I see this guy's within close proximity. I see he's going for the shimmy, so I'm going to hit my priority target, or my sectoring. As you can see, it's on a cooldown, so it was definitely active. Now I hit my hydro, but we all know these torps are coming. Better safe than sorry at some time, and just hit it. Now, I've done several videos where I've talked about it's the percentage of damage you do to ships is what you get experience and your credits based on. So a 10k salvo to a destroyer is worth a lot more than 10k to a battleship, because in essence you've done so much more damage percentage-wise to the ship. Now, if you notice, the enemy Kreml is parked next to an island. I don't know why he's just literally sitting there. There's a carrier in the game, dude. You're just making it easier for the guy to potentially strike you. You're not moving. It's not hard. He can set up his dive bomber. It's relatively easy. The torp plane's relatively easy. Any attack he wants to do, it's going to be relatively easy. Now, I sent absolutely random torpedoes, and boom, death strike on the poor shimmy. I'm the only one who did damage to that shimmy, so that's 100% of the damage done to him. So I will get 100% of the experience to the guy. And look, it's 20,000. Not very much, guys. But in the overall plan of things of percentage-wise, it's an awful lot. Now, I'm kind of in a pickle here. I'm reversing because I figured the Summers was sending torpedoes. Now I'm trying to pull forward because I was backing up to avoid those. The Shimmy-Torps are coming in. And unfortunately, I eat one.
Problem solved, sir.
We got the center. There's no radar ships. The carrier is finally done trying to come deal with things here. And here comes the Summers. Why? Why are you trying to push me? You know, Minotaurs eat destroyers, especially when you get up close. Now, I need to help get rid of this Montana as fast as humanly possible. Unfortunately, my horrific aim is not helping my cause, because the last thing I want to do is have this guy notice me and start shooting at me. Now, I am trying to angle up so his shells will bounce instead of just outright deleting me. But I am aiming a little low and, unfortunately, a little bit behind, so I'm not doing very much damage. He gets one shot off. Boom! The torpedoes come in and absolutely death strike another destroyer. There is another Tier 10 destroyer. I did 100% damage. I did how much damage to the Montana compared to how much damage I just did to DDs, which was so much more easier to get. Now, of course, I'm still hovering around the center because I'm thinking, you know what, I want to go get this Kreml. Like, the guy's literally just parked there. And then I go and all chat Minotaur OP, please buff, because I'm, you know what, I'm so tired of people complaining that the Skolmansk are so OP. It's an easy ship to play. Why are all the Super Unicums playing the Skolmansk? Because it's so freaking easy to help their stupid PR rating. You don't see the Super Unicums, the high skill of the high skill players, playing that ship because they can do it in anything. You see the low end Unicums who think they're so much better than they are, playing that stuff, sitting in a back, just damage farming. But once again, like I've stated in the Hindenburg game or the Colbert game, it only has so many smokes, guys, and it has horrible smoke detection, to be honest with you. So, I mean, it's not impossible to counter. It's actually fairly easy once you understand the ship, know how to counter it, and, well, you have a couple people that have the balls enough to go do it. Now, the two Skolmens should have been working together. One should have been spotting for the other. They should have been chaining their smokes, and it would have been a lot more effective for those guys, as I managed to cap the middle ring. That is why I was a little hesitant on shooting a little bit, why I stayed on that ring instead of taking a different approach to try to help kill this Kreml, because I wanted to get the second cap. This is an absolute runaway game. Enemies taking up poor positions. They're not fighting over the caps at all. The two people who did are their DDs, and they died because I denied them air support by just being here. We got the caps. The battleships never did anything to try to help delete me, except for the Montana, but it was too late for him. You know, he had one chance at it as I try to kill steal this, but unfortunately the Gearing secures its own kill.
Our team has taken the lead.
You know, Bongs is off dealing with the second Skolmansk with the Shimakaze, which should be fairly easy for those two to deal with him. The Kreml is complaining about useless teams. Dude, you literally pulled somewhere apart and didn't do crap. You didn't push. You didn't use the fare of your ship. You didn't use the reputation of your ship to your advantage. Just being in a position is enough sometimes to warrant the enemy to do things. Like me, being in the center, scared the carrier from supporting his DDs. If there's one Citadel, oh, it's so OP. Another dead Skolmansk. And, I mean, it's really, at this point, it's going to be a runaway game. Bad smoke on my part. I should have waited until I lost detection before I hit my smoke, because this guy is going to know relatively where to shoot. You know, as you can see, he shot probably just as I faded on his screen, which means he still had some sort of accuracy, and if he didn't, hey, he's still got a good idea on where to hit me. As you can see, guys, the clock is winding down. We're not going to get this guy. We've got all 3 caps. So now we're going to check out the post-battle results. Now, the one thing I do want you guys to take away from this is look at the damage I've done, and then look how much EXP I've got. Capping and percentage of damage. I absolutely destroyed 2 destroyers, did 100% of their damage, and I've gotten over 2,000 base experience due to a solo cap and 2 cap assist. Now, I do hope you guys take something away from this. I do hope you learn something about experience and the way it is divvied up if you did not already know. I do appreciate all the support you guys do give me. I'm sorry I'm a little lazy on getting back to comments, but I do try to get back on the comments at least 1 or 2 days later. But I do appreciate all the comments and support you guys do give me. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report. Yes, we are very quick to report, but we are slow to compliment. Please hit that like and subscribe button and have yourselves one heck of a great day.